things on the desk. Okay, first off. Hello! Yes! I got a new outfit. That's why I was so late. I was putting together a new outfit. Hey, what do you mean? That's... Oh, Timmy, please don't step on my keyboard. Timmy, don't step on my keyboard. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're stepping all over my keyboard. Timmy, what were you doing, buddy? You're so funny. Here's Tintin. How well can you see him? I don't even know. Yeah, Timmy said, don't stream. Thanks for the flick. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's. Timmy, what are you doing? Oh my god. Oh, okay, do it again. Scratch your face on the camera. Sure. Hello. Not the bug. Yeah, Timmy says y'all scratch his face very well. Oh, IDK. What color? Let me pick? Question mark? I have two things. Okay, so one obviously is that I have a new outfit. The second one is that my camera's wrong and I didn't want to be any later to stream, so I haven't fixed it. I want to try and fix it here on stream with you guys. So we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to show off the new outfit first. And thank you again, IDK, for the resub. That's so nice. Okay. I'll let the scan go first. Oh, that's a long face. Okay. Okay, so for my outfit. Oh, Agadu! That's right. I would count it. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Okay, so this is an idol outfit. The scan gave me the mumps. What is that? What is the mumps? But this is my idol outfit. I thought it was the cutest friggin' thing, and I was so excited to have it and put it on. So, as you can tell, my hat, it's got some blue and some pink for my fins. It's a little brighter than my fins, but it's okay. And the gold stars. And then I've got me a little tie. And a little bow and more stars. And I'm so excited because I love stars. I love stars so much. I said this on my last stream actually, so it's funny that it's coming to fruition here. Why is my face tracking so bad? It's all connected, so I don't know. And then you kind of get to the down here, and it's a little chaotic down here, I will admit. But it's okay. That's okay. And then we've got my little stockings and my little shoes. It's so cute. I think the outfit's adorable. I love it very, very much. It's so cute. So that's why I was late. I was working on this. Sorry about that. Oh. I did not do that well. I did not do that well. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Oh, hi, monkey. Welcome in. Sorry I wasn't looking at chat. I was busy looking at my model. But hi, welcome. You look like you're about to join a sphinx cat and a capybara on stage to sing a song about conservation and why capitalism is killing the environment. Where did that come from? That's funny. I look beautiful. Thank you, Ham. Thank you so much. If you shine a light on those, they reflect like a lighthouse. What is? Hi, Joy. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Joy. You need a shout out. Almond X Aguilant, which, yeah. Good job. Fantastic. And yay! Yay! Hi, Whaler. Hello. I know it's an idol outfit. I'm supposed to look like I'm going on stage. Yay! Where's the routine that lets you give Timmy treats? That's a good question. I mean, he is just sitting here. Just sitting here like a good boy. I'm so good, Joy. How are you? How are you today? I have to fix my camera. And my cat's in the way, but it's okay. Oh, hydrate. Okay. Hold on. Hydration. Hydration station. Unlock. That are you look like Iggy Pop. What is your sentence, God Hunter? What? Okay. I did my 2 sips. Oh my god, no. Oh no. I got clipped. Oh my god, Ryan, you're licking Timmy. Who is Iggy Pop? Who is that? Hey, Tim, be careful with the microphone, please. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can fix this camera. Because it looks squished. Do you see it? It looks very squished, like especially right here with the keyboard. Oh, they're a musician. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know what musicians look like, to be honest with you. I don't. A clip for your troubles. Thanks. Okay. So I presume the issue is Shoost. This is my background, by the way. You guys never even get to see the background. I got a good old cherry tree. A sakura. And I think, there's a desk over here. But we're gonna put the desk behind me. Okay, alright. So we are going to maybe redo this projection and see if that helps anything. Think David Bowie, but less cool. Ah, okay. We are going to cancel out of this projection. Also, Timmy, you had moved the camera, you silly boy. Close this. Open OBS back up. It's over here. Put the face cam on. It looks correct size on this. Open source projector. It's full screen here. And then we cover it here. And then we go back into Shoost. And then in Shoost, we have it catch the projector. Why is it not showing? It's turned on. Let's do VTube Studio. Look at rah. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's so much better. Yay, we fixed it. Oh, a gifted sub. What? Oh my god. Hi, Ray. Welcome. Hold on, I'm petting my cat while I'm reading chat. Hold on. Hi, Ray. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the good stream wishes. Thank you. I am good, Ham. I'm good. Work was pretty okay today, so I've had a good day. Hi, Wolf. Hi, Night Wolf. Hello. You need your shout out. Hold on. Shout outs for everybody. Does it matter if I capitalize in the shout outs or no? Okay. Let's see if I don't okay, it doesn't matter. Sweet. Oh. Yay! Oh, okay, bye, Timmy. Of course, thanks for coming in and saying hello. I'm very happy to see you. I like your model and your voice is so pretty. Gorgeous, beautiful, adorable, cute, kawaii, sweet, awesome, cool, amazing, and kind. Thank you, Ryan. This is very nice. Yes, he was a handsome boy. He's gone now, but he was a handsome boy. And thank you again, IDK, for the gifted sub. It's very, very nice of you. Yeah, it was double sailor for a second, wasn't it? I was trying to figure this out. Flashbang. I know, sorry. You're having a good day too? You'll be getting a job? Ooh, Ray, you've got to let me know about this. You're gonna have to DM me all that little information in terms of, you know, like current locations and yeah. Let me know. You're happy to have all your setup all finished, but not completely because you can't get to the cord. You need to connect the monitors. What? What do you mean? Hi, Spoop. Hello, mother trucker. All the boxes that contain your stuff is in the way. They get removed tomorrow. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yes. I probably won't see it because I usually have Discord closed while I stream, just for safety. For me and others, on everyone's parts. But I will definitely look at it when I get the opportunity after stream. Okay, so now what we have to do, now that we have the size correct, we actually have to go in here. Okay. Oh my god, okay, how big is this thing? Let's scale it down a little bit. Now why is it so cut? What the okay, so it's fine this way, but now it's cut this way. Why does it do this? I don't understand my camera sometimes. Okay, so that's what we're just gonna undo it and do it again. As they say, turn it off and turn it back on again. Fixes all your problems. Open source projector. Okay, source projector is opened. We're gonna hide it on here. We're gonna go back into Shoost. We're going to, oh my god, maybe not view projector. Go back to Electric Bay. And then we're gonna open the projector, but the projector doesn't want to open, so we're gonna redo that again. And like this, what is this? Why is it so squished? I'm so irked. I can't figure it out. Thank you for the alert, God Hunter. You're having a shit day. I'm sorry, God Hunter. Wait, what J word did I say? That was forbidden. And why does that make a 24-hour stream? No. I'm excited AM for tomorrow. Yay! Change the aspect ratio. How? With what? Because it's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Ray! Yes! Yes, we do need to hang out soon, 100%. It's Timmy's fault. Yes, Sam, I'm proud of you too. Oh no, Kate, I'm sorry to hear. Oh, posture check. Okay. Fixed. Oh, you're just joking. Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you for the alert, Ray. Have a great evening. Oh, job. Sorry. Bruh, darn it. My fingers look so long here, don't they? That's so scary. No. No. I can't figure out what the issue is, which is annoying. Because again, it looks completely fine here, right? You're saying to make this on here full screen? Is that what you're saying? Okay, now all you see is my camera. Source projector to my monitor. We're going to close that out. We are going to open Shoost back up. Tell Shoost that the source is there. We're gonna flashbang you again. But look, even there, it's so long, and I don't understand why it would be so long. This doesn't make any sense, because obviously then, this is going to be stupid. My camera is obviously going to be very small too. What sense? What sense? The issue is that I'm trying to do this all through freaking Shoost. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just reopen the file. See if that helps anything. Oh, okay. Slenderman hands. Bruh. Can you be nice? Okay, why is it doing this? Why is it cutting it off? Darn nabbit. I got salad fingers. Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, it looked right, and now it's not. So, I have it through Shoost so that it can be behind my model, you see? Because that's the only way to do it with how Shoost is set up. And I've never had this issue before, so I'm very confused. Oh my god. Why was crop on? Well. I figured it out. Crop was on for some reason. Who knows? Okay. Alright. Okay. That's great. That's awesome. Gotta love it. Okay. Negative 1.9. Negative 2. That's a little too much. So 1.95. I like that. And then bringing this down to just 1. Okay, 1 is too much. 1.1. 1.08. 1.07. No, 1.06. I like 1.06. There, that's good. And then it looks like it aligns perfectly with my watermark and the sub equals name in the book. So I think this is right. I think we're there. I think we finally got it. I think we are good. Yo, did someone just do a bomb? What just happened? Phew, finally. Golly gumdrops. Thank you everyone for being patient with me as I figured this out. Alright, can someone do a fish for me, please? Will someone please fish? Por favor. Oh, did you hear Timmy? Did he meow? Okay. Okay, cool. I think that's fine. I think we're good with this setup. We think we're looking in goods. We're cropping all the farms in the Midwest. I don't know why it wasn't working. I mean, I do know, because crop was on. I don't know why crop was on, but we figured it out. Yeah, I do need a little technical difficulties, but I have to have the stream, like, open. Oh my god, my camera. Bruh. Hello. Alright, well, you know what the solution to that one is? You close the camera and you open it back up. Let's see. Anyways, while that's opening, Timmy is now under the desk eating electric spaghetti. Thank you very much. You wasted money on a mouse and keyboard. Yes, a lot of times they will come with them automatically, unfortunately. Yay, okay, yep. Just close and reopen it. Arkady, only mods can bomb, if I'm correct. Hi, Apocalyptic. I see you changed your name like you said. Oh, what do you want to go by? Do you want to go by Apoc? Could I keep calling you Apocalyptic? Because that's what I know. Whatever you are most comfortable with, I'll do. Just let me know. Dish. Bish. Y'all are funny. What are you doing? Timmy's eating all my friends. I fixed it. A pock. Whichever. No, it's not a whichever. It's what do you want? Which do you want? And that one for me from there. It's a win overall because you like to feel the mouse and keyboard button. Okay. Sweet. Oh my god. Sari did a table flip. What? After the battle royale, we shall start reading. It took us a little bit. It took us about 25 minutes, but we're all set up. Also, IDK, I need to put you on my Hound. And Agadu, right? Agadu, what color do you want? I think you resubbed, yes? Yes, you did. Agadu, what color would you like? Wait, who's winning? Oh, Chuma. Oh, Chuma's got this. Chuma's got this in the bag. No, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Yeah. Go for it. Get him. Chuma, beat his ass. Yes. Congrats, Chuma. Congrats. Hell yeah. Okay. Peter, you just weren't gonna win. That's just all it is. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Kaboom. Agadoo. What color, Agadoo? Pink. Okay. I have a few different pinks. Do you want that pink again? So the color is very distorted because of Schust. I would say those are my two pinks. IDK, not you giving it to Palm. I know you want to be on my palm. You don't have to remind me. What color do you want? Give a sub to whoever. What color you want? Not actually, please. You don't have to give a sub. That's funny. Thank you for the gifted sub. Very funny. Fish in Detroit. Wow. I put my little paper, my cardboard down so it doesn't bleed. Okay, Eddie. Black, I get you. Thank you for the gifted sub. It's funny. Thank you very, very much. Hi, Muna. 5 stream. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for watching 5 times in a row. Agadoo, do you want the pink tab as well? Oh, APOC. Oh, okay. And there you go. Thank you, Agadoo. Thank you for the resub. I need to start making a sort of what is the word? A legend, basically, I think is the correct wording. Maybe not. Because I need to make some sort of list where it's different symbols depending on what you do. So like if it's bits, you know, it'll be a star maybe. If it's a sub, it's a heart. If it's a gifted sub, maybe it's a present, you know. I need to start like doing different symbols as well so I can recall easier what specifically it was, because it's not the same thing every time that is getting everybody. Yes, I think legend is the correct word in the sense that legends go like at the beginning, right? Like on maps, they're at the bottom right or the bottom left, and it's like correlate back to the legend to see what is what. But I don't think it would be a legend in the sense that it's not always going to be visible. So is that still the correct word? That's what I'm trying to figure out and think through. I hit my own microphone. What the heck? Okie dokie. IDK, you little shock face. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thanks, IDK. Thank you very, very much. Very funny. You took a new medicine tonight that's supposed to help with sleep, and it feels like it kicked it a lot faster. Oh, okay, that's okay. Thanks for popping in and let me see your new name so I get used to it. And I hope your medicine helps. I hope it's good. Okay, so legend is correct. Okay. Ooh, Agadi, good luck on your finals. Good luck on your studying. Very, very, very good luck. You got this. Let's zoom in a little bit. She was going to be moving this thing. Yep. There. How's that? I think that's pretty good. Okay. I, of course, am going to bring up my version on the computer. So I'm not going to be reading from the book just because I make more mistakes when I'm reading from my camera of the book. So I'm going to read from my Google Doc just so I don't mess up as much. Hi, Jillian. Welcome in. Okay. Let's see if pulling the book up works. Yes. Let's see, though. I think this means I can pull my model up a little bit and a bit more, like that. Yeah. Alright, everybody, are we ready? We're gonna read, okay? Okay. Now, if any of this is familiar, we did start reading this chapter, the last reading stream on Tuesday, before the stream started cutting out for some stupid reason. Who even knows? So we do have to look past that. It's only going to be familiar for probably a page or so. We didn't read too much. Oh. Chapter 9. Second Report of Dr. Watson. The Light Upon the Moor. Baskerville Hall, October 15th. My dear Holmes, if I was compelled to leave you without much news during the early days of my mission, you must acknowledge that I am making up for lost time, and the events are now crowding thick and fast upon us. In my last report, I ended upon my top note with Barrymore at the window, and now I have quite a budget already which will, unless I am much mistaken, considerably surprise you. Things have taken a turn which I could not have anticipated. In some ways, they have, within the last 48 hours, become much clearer, and in some ways they have become more complicated, but I will tell you all, and you shall judge for yourself. Before breakfast, on the morning following my adventure, I went down the corridor and examined the room in which Barrymore had been on the night before. The western window, through which he had stared so intently, has, I noticed, one peculiarity above all other windows in the house. It commands the nearest outlook on the moor. There is an opening between two trees which enables one from this point of view to look right down upon it, while from all the other windows it is only a distant glimpse which can be obtained. It follows, therefore, that Barrymore, since only this window would serve the purpose, must have been looking out for something or somebody upon the moor. The night was very dark, so that I can hardly imagine how he could have hoped to see anyone. It had struck me that it was possible that some love intrigue was on foot. That would have accounted for his stealthy movements, and also for the uneasiness of his wife. The man is a striking-looking fellow, very well equipped to steal the heart of a country girl, so that this theory seemed to have something to support it. That opening of the door, which I had heard after I had returned to my room, might mean he had gone out to keep some clandestine appointment. So, I reasoned with myself in the morning, and I tell you the direction of my suspicions, however much the result may have shown that they were unfounded. But whatever the true explanation of Barrymore's movements might be, I felt that the responsibility of keeping them to myself until I could explain them was more than I could bear. I had an interview with the baronet in his study after breakfast. When I told him all that I had seen, he was less surprised than I had expected. I knew that Barrymore walked about nights, and I had a mind to speak to him about it, said he. 2 or 3 times I have heard his steps in the passage, coming and going just about the hour that you name. Perhaps, then, he pays a visit every night to that particular window, I suggested. Perhaps he does. Actually, I have missed a page number for you guys. Apologies. We are right here. Perhaps he does. If so, we should be able to shadow him and see what it is that he is after. I wonder what your friend Holmes would do if he were here. I believe that he would do exactly what you now suggest, said I. He would follow Barrymore and see what he did. Then we shall do it together. But surely he would hear us. The man is rather deaf, and in any case, we must take our chance of that. We'll sit up in my room tonight and wait until he passes. Sir Henry rubbed his hands with pleasure, and it was evident that he hailed the adventure as a relief to his somewhat quiet life upon the moor. The baronet had been in communication with the architect who prepared the plans for Sir Charles, and with a contractor to begin and with a contractor from London, so that we may expect great changes to begin here soon. There have been decorators and furnishers up from Plymouth, and it is evident that our friend has large ideas, and means to spare no pains or expense to restore the grandeur of his family. When the house is renovated and refurnished, all that he will need will be a wife to make it complete. Between ourselves, there are pretty clear signs that this will not be wanting if the lady is willing, for I have seldom seen a man more infatuated with a woman than he is with our beautiful neighbor, Miss Stapleton. And yet, of course, of true love does not run quite as smoothly as one would under the circumstances expect. Today, for example, its surface was broken by a very unexpected ripple, which has caused our friend considerable perplexity and annoyance. Just trying to make sure I know where this ends. Okay. After the conversation which I have quoted about Barrymore, Sir Henry put on his hat and prepared to go out. As a matter of course, I did the same. "What are you coming, Watson?" he asked, looking at me in a curious way. "That depends on whether you are going on the moor," said I. "Yes, I am." "Well, you know what my instructions are. I am sorry to intrude, but you heard how earnestly Holmes insisted that I should not leave you, and especially that you should not go alone upon the moor." Sir Henry put his hand upon my shoulder with a pleasant smile. "My dear fellow," said he, "Holmes, with all of his wisdom, did not foresee some things which have happened since I have been on the moor. You understand me? I am sure that you are the last man in the world who would wish to be a spoil sort. I must go out alone." It put me in a most awkward position. I was at a loss what to say or what to do, and before I had made up my mind, he picked up his cane and was gone. But when I came to think the matter over, my conscience reproached me bitterly for having on any pretext allowed him to go out of my sight. I imagined what my feelings would be if I had to return to you and to confess that for some misfortune had occurred through my disregard for your instructions. I assure you, my cheeks flushed at the very thought. It might not even now be too late to overtake him, so I set off at once in the direction of Merripit House. I hurried along the road at the top of my speed without seeing anything of Sir Henry until I came to the point where the moor path branches off. There, fearing that perhaps I had come in the wrong direction after all, I mounted a hill from which I could command a view. The same hill which is cut into the dark quarry. Thence I saw him at once. He was on the moor path about a quarter of a mile off, and a lady was by his side who could only be Miss Stapleton. It was clear that there was already an understanding between them, and that they had met by appointment. They were walking slowly along in deep conversation, and I saw her making quick little movements of her hands, as if she were very earnest in what she was saying, while he listened intently, and once or twice shook his head in strong dissent. I stood among the rocks, watching them, very puzzled as to what I should do next. To follow them and break their intimate conversation seemed to be an outrage, and yet my clear duty was never for an instant to let him out of my sight. To act the spy upon a friend was a hateful task. Still, I could see no better course than to observe him from the hill, and to clear my conscience by confessing to him afterwards what I had done. It is true that if any sudden danger had threatened him, I was too far away to be of use, and yet I am sure that you will agree with me that the position was very difficult, and that there was nothing more which I could do. Our friend Sir Henry and the lady had halted on the path and were standing deeply absorbed in their conversation, when I was suddenly aware that I was not the only witness of their interview. A wisp of green floating in the air caught my eye, and another glance showed me that it was carried on a stick by a man who was moving among the broken ground. It was Stapleton with his butterfly net. He was very much closer to the pair than I was, and he appeared to be moving in their direction. At this instant, Sir Henry suddenly drew Miss Stapleton to his side. His arm was around her, but it seemed to me that she was straining away from him with her face averted. He stooped his head next to hers, and she raised one hand as if in protest. Next moment, I saw them spring apart and turn hurriedly around. Stapleton was the cause of the interruption. He was running wildly towards them, his absurd net dangling behind him. He gesticulated, I think that's the word, and almost danced with excitement in front of the lovers. What the scene meant I could not imagine, but it seemed to me that Stapleton was abusing Sir Henry, who offered explanations, which became more angry as the others refused to accept them. The lady stood by in haughty silence. Sorry? I lost my spot, but I found it. Finally. Oh, hello, Raiders! Hello! Hi, everybody! Hello! Let me get you a shout out. How was stream? Did you guys have a good one? What were we doing? Let me see. ASMR! Was it regular classic ASMR? With triggers? Hello! Thank you so much for the raid, Prey. Thank you so much. Was it regular ASMR? With triggers? Yes. Keyboard typing. That sounds so good. They're fun. Keyboard types. I've already did it. Oh, I can't even type right. Oh my god, where's my spacebar? Where are my words going? Okay. Clearly, I'm not a keyboard typer. That would not be my realm. But welcome in. Thank you so much for raiding. Thank you. How are you today? Was stream good? Had good stream? For all the raiders who are new here, my name is Sailor Simoyed. I am a sea puppy, and I do reading ASMR on Monday and Tuesday nights, and then I do gaming on Thursday nights. Tonight we are reading The Hound of Baskervilles, I think it is. Yes. It is the third Sherlock Holmes book that we've started reading. It's very fun. We are very slow, though. I will say, we have been very slow at it. But it's pretty fun because we've gotten to chat a lot, so it's nice. Thank you for reading. I feel bad that I don't have anything that I can do for raiders. Like, I don't do triggers, so I can't be like, choose a trigger from the list and I'll do it for you. I don't know what I could do. I mean, I guess the whole concept is writing in the book, right? I could write your name in the book. But then I want a special symbol for raiders. That's exactly it. I need a symbol. I mean, that parachute symbol looks very simple. I'll do that. I'll start doing raider names in the book. So, pray. What color? Where is... Who is the issue? There. That was the issue. Except now I have an extra one. Why? Why do I have an extra one? Oh, right there. Pray, what color would you like? I'm gonna write your name in my book. Can you see them all? Yeah, there you go. There's lots of colors. And lots of options. If you don't answer, I will choose a color based off your model. Oh, okay. Could you have the yellow that's between the black and the mauve color? This one, yeah, absolutely. I will say, if you're wanting the yellow that is more like this in real life, I think that's more like this color. Schust is a little off. Like, let me see if I can... Here, gaming and cam. Hold on, 2 seconds. Ta-da! So it's not as Schusty. So as you can see, this bottom yellow on Schust is more like this top color. So if we go back, you see the colors. They're a little softer. Okay, I will go with this color if you're fine with that. And you also get to choose... Okay, don't fall, please. You also get to choose a tab. Yeah, isn't it? It's very drastically different. What color tablet would you like? Or a sticky tab? Sticky tab? The light blue one? Sure, okay. So I'll do your name in yellow and I'll do the little tablet. Tabby in the blue. Okay, we were right around here. I think it was... I read Abusing Sir Henry who offered explanations. Okay, I think we were on this sentence, so I will put you right here. Oh, you can't even see what I'm pointing to. I'm gonna put you right here. Yellow and blue are your favorites. For your mostly red model. You know what? My model is like all blues. My favorite's red. We're opposite. It's very funny. Okay. It's just how it works sometimes, you know? You're like, okay, this looks good for a model. Maybe that's not my favorite, but it's the model, so it's fine. It's not always gonna correlate and be the same thing. Okay, let's get this right. Capital P. And then an underscore. And another capital P. R-E-Y. Okay, let's do ourselves a little rating symbol. It is a semicircle cut across and then 2 lines down into a square. Yay! Sweet. Show up. Thank you, Pray, for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now you're in my book forever. forever. So I'll always remember that you rated me right here. And your little sticky. And there's your little blue tab. Yay! It's forever. Yeah, it's the point. I mean, look, I love it. There's so much here. It's so fun to just be like, oh, yep, like this one? What the heck was this one? There's 4. It's so fun. It's so cool. Hi, Dread Pirate Nico. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for coming in. And then this one, there's 3 of them. Yeah, it's so fun. It's awesome. Before I even started the book, Zenin and chillin'. It was awesome. It's fun. It's fun. I love it. It's such a cute little memory. It's like a little time capsule almost. It's so cute. I love it so very much. I think it's a wonderful thing. Okay. Alright, so I'll restart this sentence. I'll restart it at what? Let me find it on my thing. Oh. Yes. Okay, I found it. Yes! And it's fun because I'll just have it forever. So like even long after, like years and years down the road, I'll be able to look at it and be like, "Aw," and it's so cute. It's so fun. I love it. I'm such like a materialistic, sentimental person, so it's really cute. I love it. Okay. What the scene meant, I could not imagine, but it seemed to me that Stapleton was abusing Sir Henry, who offered explanations, which became more angry as the other refused to accept them. The lady stood by in haughty silence. Finally, Stapleton turned upon his heel and beckoned in a peremptory way to his sister, who, after an irresolute glance at Sir Henry, walked off by the side of her brother. The naturalist's angry gestures showed that the lady was included in his displeasure. The baronet stood for a minute looking after them, and then he walked slowly back the way that he had come, his head hanging, the very picture of dejection. What all this meant, I could not imagine, but I was deeply ashamed to have witnessed so intimate a scene without my friend's knowledge. Hi, Underman, welcome in. 25. 25 is awesome. That's such a high number. Thank you so much. Thank you. I ran down the hill, therefore, and met the baronet at the bottom. His face was flushed with anger, and his brows were wrinkled, like one who was at his wits' ends what to do. "Halloa, Watson. Where have you dropped from?" said he. "You don't mean to say that you came after me in spite of all?" Ooh, almost at 25? Let's go, Ham. I explained everything to him, how I had found it impossible to remain behind, how I had followed him, and how I had witnessed all that had occurred. For an instant, his eyes blazed at me, but my frankness disarmed his anger, and he broke at last into a rather rueful laugh. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Hedmanic. You would have thought the middle of that prairie a fairly safe place for a man to be private, said he. But by thunder, the whole countryside seems to have been out to see me do my wooing, and a mighty poor wooing at that. Where had you engaged a seat? Yeah, it is a routine. Yep, so if anybody wants it, I might just randomly ooh. Don't let it surprise you. I was on that hill. Quite in the back row, eh? But her brother was well up to the front. Did you see him come out on us? Yes, I did. Did he ever strike you as being crazy, this brother of hers? Hi, Hitmanic. Welcome in. Good evening. I can't say that he ever did. I dare say not. I always thought him sane enough today, but you can take it from me that either he or I ought to be in a straitjacket. Thank you for the Lark Enderman. Have a great night. Hi, Hog. Hello. How are you? Your favorite routine? I imagine so, Hitmanic. That makes sense. That tracks. Oh, yeah, Ham. So I'll just, like, randomly hit you guys with it? Is that what you want? Sure, I can do that. I can do that if you'd like. Okay, perfect. I got you. Okay, cool. Hi. Hi. Is it Jake RT Blaker? X? Thank you for the follow. Good evening. Okay, I think I'm at the top of this paragraph, which is where in the book? Huh? Wait, okay. What? Where the fuck? Yes, I dare say not. I should say not. He can't object. What the fuck? Where is this? Oh, I'm on the right side of the page on my digital. Okay, I understand what it is. Where were we then? We are probably right here at, oh, actually, no. Okay, we were right here at straitjacket. I figured it out. We were at straitjacket. Thank you for existing. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you, Blaker. Thank you for existing and for popping in and being a viewer. It's very nice. I'm happy to have you. That's right, Hog. See, good to see y'all again instead of so good. That's funny, very punny. Alright. Right here. For you whalers. Who is you whaler? What's the matter with me anyhow? You've lived near me for some weeks, Watson. I was looking at my dog. Sorry, she was adjusted. You've lived with me for some weeks, Watson. Tell me straight now. Is there anything that would prevent me from making a good husband to a woman I loved? I should say not. He can't object to my worldly position, so it must be myself that he has this down on. What has he against me? I never heard... Ew, ew. Man or woman. I can't do it. It's so funny. In my life that I know of. And yet he would not so much as let me touch the tips of her fingers. Did he... Jump scare. Did he say so? That and a deal more. I tell you, Watson. No, wife. You don't have to come in here. You don't have to come in here with that. With those fighting words. I tell you, Watson, Okay, cool. I've only known her these few weeks, but from the first, I just felt that she was made for me. And she, too. She was happy when she was with me, and that I'll swear. Okay, my drowning was accidental, and then it was on purpose, okay? I don't know. I'm not good at Minecraft, okay? I'm just not. There's a light in a woman's eyes. Oh, hydrate. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening. Okay, keep it going. Are you gonna do all 7? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. You just used all 7 of yours. Wow, right there. That's awesome. Once upon a time. Bleh, 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 bleh. Okay. 14 sips? Yeah? 14? No. Next time, okay, when I start drowning, just drink the water. You're right. Ugh, duh, of course. Okay, 14 sips. I need to put you guys kind of close so you can hear, but I don't want to hit the mic. Blah, 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 blah. 14. Yeah, my voice cracked because I'm like trying to do them quietly, but I'm so close to the mic that it's hard. If I put the mic away. And now I get like shy. Why am I shy? Okay, perfect. You're forcing me to do it. Oh God. Ew, ew. Ew, ew. Ew, ew. They're funny. More practice, thanks. It's definitely what I needed. Here, no, I'll do a raffle for you. Oh. And yeah, Benzo, I don't think is going to be in streams much anymore, only because he's got a lot going on in life, and I stream kind of late for him. So I think we are pretty much without Benzo for the intermediate future. So, 'tis a shame, but we appreciated him while he was here and for all the help that he did. But when my other mods aren't here, it's just me, but I can do it. I can do it. I'm good. I can do it. So, unfortunately, yeah, I don't think to do like raffles and stuff while I'm streaming, but I will try. I will every time I finish a chapter, I'll make sure to do it, and I wonder if every time I flip a page if I should do it too. Because of the rate we're going, we finish a chapter every hour and a half. So, I'll have to try and think of stuff. And I guess that means, like, in the meantime, if anybody was interested in becoming a mod, maybe? Yeah, because clearly, I don't think I have any mods on right now. I think I'm all alone tonight. Besides Stream Elements. Thanks, Stream Elements. So, I don't know. I could open mod positions, but I don't know. I don't know if I need them, you know? Yeah, Stream Elements. Stream Elements. Yeah. It does the heavy lifting for me. It's a good bot, that's right. Oh my god, you didn't even like at anybody. Sari just thinks it's them. I mean, yeah, Sari, you're also a very good moderator. Thank you, Sari. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic, but also, why is stream so delayed? Ah, shit. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my god, it's 18 seconds behind. Bro. 18 seconds. 18 seconds, that's crazy. Okay, Peter. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I appreciate it. Are you even 2-second delay? Nuh-uh. You can see it's 18. Okay, I am gonna reload Twitch. See if that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 3 seconds. I'm counting in sign language, by the way. Are you all aware of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 8, 9, and then you flip your thumb for 10. So 10, and then I think it's palm up. It's one of these. It's either palm up or palm, I can't remember. Either way, We're gonna go palm down. 11, and then the fingers together. 12, 13, 14, 15, and then you just shake your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 16, 17, 18, 19, and then this is 20. 20. Yay, and that's how you count to 20 in sign language. American sign language, I presume. I don't think it's universal, but, you know. Oh. You think that is universal? It could be. It could be. I don't know. Sailor class stream when? I don't know. What all would I teach you? I don't even know. Man, if like you're serious, I could potentially attempt to open up like some mod slots. Put up a little thingy. See who all's interested. I would probably take 1 or 2 mods. Just because, like tonight, you know, I don't want to have just 1 new mod and then you're unavailable. So probably 2. We'll see. Oh yeah, no. Sign language is not like itself universal. It is very different based on where it. So that's why. Sweet. Okay. So that's why it's American sign language, and then other forms. I don't know what they're called. And Ham, you would be able to be you would able to mod a lot easier if you're watching on your PC, because you're gonna have a lot of like tools on PC. So that would help. Oh gosh, I had the hiccups kind of. And now, I'm yawning. If anybody wants to add that to the yawn counter. Okay, well, anyways. Where were we? We'll start right here at There's a Light. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Agadu. That's right. Second monitor would be very useful. There's a light in a woman's eyes that speaks louder than words, but he has never let us get together, and it was only today for the first time that I saw a chance of having a few words with her alone. She was glad to meet me, but when she did it was not love that she would talk about, and she wouldn't have let me talk about it either if she could have stopped it. She kept coming back to it. Hi Maddie, thank you for the headbeds. Well, obviously it would entail following my stream rules, which are in my Twitch panels, which is just very basic rules. Keep like trauma dumping to a bare minimum, no self-promotion, no backseating unless asked, you know, classic stuff like that. And then it would also entail, like, doing, no, it would also entail doing, say, raffles, raffle, yay, raffle, and then obviously if someone comes in and they're being disruptive, giving them a timeout and a reason why, basic stuff. It seems like a lot of times there's not much that needs to happen though. That's the very good thing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I do, don't I? You're very right. Whoa, who caught the blue whale? Damn, who caught the legendary? Holy shit. Sheesh. Good job, no wife. Okay, so raffle 100k. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes, exactly. Why is it not going off? Oh my god, because it's counting up your money. Whoever's it was. No wives. Good job. So yes, so that's the good news, is that so far we've been chill. We have had to actually ban like 2 people maybe, because they come in and they're being trolls, or they do end up like being ridiculous in terms of like the things they're saying. So you have to keep an eye out for that. But for the majority of the time, we're very chill here, and I am very grateful for that. We don't have many issues. So, modding wouldn't be too terribly hard, but I mean, you never know. You never know. So, again, if there is interest, I can put out a sort of like interest check, and we can see what happens. Yeah, that's right. We'll slime them. Okay. She kept coming back to it that this was a place of danger, and that she would never be happy until I had left it. I told her that since I had seen her, I was... Oh, what am I doing? My page up here is changing, not here. I told her that since I had seen her, I was in no hurry to leave it, and that if she really wanted me to go, the only way to work it was for her to arrange to go with me. With that, I offered, in as many words, to marry her, but before she could answer, down came this brother of hers, running at us with a face on him like a madman. Well, I mean, she was pushing you away. I don't think she'd accept the marriage proposal. Just saying, I don't think she'd take it. Leg and rare, what, you got a leg? Well, that's okay, Maddie. It's good to make connections and to read out to new people. So that's fine. Thank you so much for the thought, though. That's very sweet. He was just white with rage, and those light eyes of his were blazing with fury. What was I doing with the lady? How dared I offer her attentions which were distasteful to her? Did I think that because I was a baronet, I could do what I liked? If he had not been her brother, I should... Thank you for the headphones. If he had not been her brother, I should have known better how to answer him. As it was, I told him that my feelings towards his sister were such as I was not ashamed of, and that I hoped that she might honor me by becoming my wife. That seemed to make... Oh, cool. That seemed to make the matter no better, so then I lost my temper too, and I answered him rather more hotly than I should perhaps, considering that she was standing by. So it ended by his going off with her, as you saw, and here I am, as badly puzzled a man as any in this country. Just tell me what it all means, Watson, and I'll owe you more than ever I could hope to pray. You're always watching. Yes, IDK is always here. He's a busy bee, though. He's also a busy boy. I tried one or two explanations, but indeed, I was completely puzzled myself. Our friend's title, his fortune, his age, his character, and his appearance are all in his favor, and I know nothing against him unless it be this dark fate which runs in his family, that his advances should be rejected so brusquely without any reference to the lady's own wishes, and that the lady should accept the situation without protest, is very amazing. However, our conjectures were set at rest by a visit from Stapleton himself that very afternoon. He had come to offer apologies for his rudeness of the morning, and after a long private interview with Sir Henry in his study, the upshot of their conversation was that the breach is quite healed, and that we are to dine at Merripit House next Friday as a sign of it. Hi, how do you say your name? Is it Fabani? Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome in, hello. Oh, Fabian? Damn, I like y'all. What does that mean? Thanks. Oh, you followed? I didn't get the follow notification. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow, Fabian. I appreciate it. You're almost always here. Yeah. You're bothered. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Maddie. Here. I'll give you guys some basketball if you guys are interested in it. If not, no pressure. I don't say now that he isn't a crazy man, said Sir Henry. I can't forget the look in his eyes when he ran at me this morning, but I must allow that no man can make a more handsome apology than he has done. Did he give any explanation of his conduct? His sister is everything in his life, he says. That is natural enough, and I am glad that he should understand her value. They have always been together. Oh my god, it's a 1v1. Good luck. Good luck, it's a 1v1. Muna, you missed it. I'm sorry you missed it. Avatar basketball is starting. That's a funny message. I like y'all as I'm happy to be amongst you. That's so sweet, Am. I'm so happy to have you, and I love seeing you in chat and in Discord. I like you too. Thanks for being here. It makes me happy. Aw, Hog, that's so sweet. That's true. Yeah, exactly. No, so you do the first number for the angle, and then I think the second number is like the power, I think, question mark? Maddie, that's funny. Oh, Agadu. Oh, shit. That was so close. That was so close. They have always been together, and according to his account, he has been a very lonely man, with only her as companion, so that the thought of losing her was really terrible to him. He had not understood, he said, that I was becoming attached to her. Oh, good job, Agadu! That I was becoming attached to her, but when he saw with his own eyes that it was really so, and that she might be taken away from him, it gave him such a shock that for a time he was not responsible for what he said or did. He was very sorry for all that had passed, and he recognized how foolish and how selfish it was that he should imagine that he could hold a beautiful woman like his sister to himself for her whole life. I don't know. I don't trust this. I don't know if it's gonna pan out that well. Because he wants to meet them Friday. I don't know if that's like in a week, if it's in like 5 days, but I feel like he's gotta have something being planned. I'm a little scared. Your parents laying down on you watching the stream and he fell asleep. Oh, Muna, that's so cute. Stop it. That's so cute. What the heck? I love that. I'll give your parent a little kiss from me, a little mwah. That's so sweet. If she had to leave him, he had rather it was to a neighbor like myself than to anyone else. Yeah, no wife, good shit. But in any case, it was a blow to him, and it would take him some time before he could prepare himself to meet it. He would withdraw all opposition upon his part if I would promise for 3 months to let the matter rest, and to be content with cultivating the lady's friendship during that time without claiming her love. Thank you for the head pats, Hitmanic. This I promised, and so the matter rests. Okay, he's definitely got something planned. Are they gonna leave within the 3 months? Is he gonna like run away with her? What? Something's gonna happen. Did you, Maddie? Well, then why did you do it? I could have chosen a different mythological creature. Maddie, what the fuck? Oh, word. Oh my gosh. So there is one of our small mysteries cleared up. It is something to have touched bottom anywhere in this bog in which we are floundering. We know why Stapleton looked with disfavor. Hey, thank you for the stretch. I love stretches. We know now why Stapleton looked with disfavor upon his sister's suitor, even when that suitor was so eligible a one as Sir Henry. And now I pass on to another thread which I have extricated out of the tangled skein. the mystery of the sobs in the night, of the tear-stained face of Miss Barrymore, of the secret journey of the butler to the western lattice window. Congratulate me, my dear Holmes, and tell me that I have not disappointed you as an agent, that you do not regret the confidence which you showed in me when you sent me down. All of these things have, by one night's work, been thoroughly cleared. Yo, is it over? Good job, no wife. You won. You did. For not knowing how it works, you did great. Good job. Awesome. Oh my god, Maddie, that'd be crazy. Yeah, zombies. Bleh. Okay, we're gonna do a battle royale to get your angers out. Okay, I have said by one night's work, but in truth it was by 2 nights' work, for on the first we drew entirely blank. I sat up with Sir Henry in his rooms until nearly 3 o'clock in the morning, but no sound of any sort did we hear except the chiming clock upon the stairs. It was a most melancholy vigil, and ended by each of us falling asleep in our chairs. Fortunately, we were not discouraged, and we determined to try again. The next night we lowered the lamp and sat smoking cigarettes without making the least sound. It was incredible how slowly the hours crawled by, and yet... Hitmanic! Good job! Good job, Hitmanic! Yes, big W's. Oh, I flipped a page. I'm trying to remember. And yet we were helped through it by the same sort of patient interest which the hunter must feel as he watches the trap into which he hopes the game may wander. 1 struck, and 2, and we had almost for the second time given it up in despair, when in an instant we both sat bolt upright in our chairs, with all of our weary senses keenly on the alert once more. We had heard the creak of a step in the passage. Oh my god. Very stealthily, we heard it pass along until it died away in the distance. Then the baronet gently opened his door, and we set out in pursuit. Already our man had gone around the gallery, and the corridor was all in darkness. Softly, we stole along until we had come into the other wing. We were just in time to catch a glimpse of the tall, black-bearded figure, his shoulders rounded, as he tiptoed down the passage. Then he passed through the same door as before, and the light of the candle framed it in the darkness and shot one single yellow beam across the gloom of the corridor. We shuffled cautiously towards it, trying every plank before we dared to put our whole weight upon it. We had taken the precaution of leaving our boots behind us, but even so, the old boards snapped and creaked beneath our tread. Dragons were initially the only wild creature in your story that could get intelligence. You meant that to include phoenixes. Oh my god, me? I'm gonna be a fiery bird just like somewhere out there? That's cute. I'm a special, I don't know. Special, where'd I come from? Who's to know? Thank you, Maddie, that's awesome. Sometimes it seemed impossible that he should fail to hear our approach. However, the man is fortunately rather deaf, and he was entirely... Oh, thank you for the headbats, Maddie. Thank you so much. And he was entirely preoccupied in that which he was doing. When at last we reached the door and peeped through, we found him crouching at the window, candle in hand, his white, intent face pressed upon the pane, exactly as I had seen him 2 nights before. We had arranged no plan of campaign, but the baronet is a man to whom the most direct way is always the most natural. He walked into the room, and as he did so, Barrymore sprang up from the window with a sharp hiss of his breath, and stood livid and trembling before us. His dark eyes, glaring out of the white mask of his face, were full of horror and astonishment as he gazed from Sir Henry to me. Flip. Not a vape. Ew, yeah, ew, who's bathing him, throwing him in the freaking lake, the pond? No bueno. What are you doing here, Barrymore? Nothing, sir. His agitation was so great that he could hardly speak, and the shadows sprang up and down from the shaking of his candle. It was the window, sir. I go around at night to see that they are fastened. On the second floor? Yes, sir, all the windows. Look here, Barrymore, said Sir Henry sternly. We have made up our minds to have the truth out of you, so it will save you trouble to tell it sooner rather than later. Come now, no lies. What were you doing at that window? The fellow looked at us in a helpless way, and he wrung his hands together like one who is in the last extremity of doubt and misery. I was doing no harm, sir. I was holding a candle to the window. And why were you holding a candle to the window? Don't ask me, Sir Henry, don't ask me. I gave you my word, sir, that it is not my secret, and that I cannot tell it. If it is concerned no one but myself, I would not try to keep it from you. This is strange. Why is he doing this? Why is he putting a candle to the window? I would assume that it was commanded by the previous Baskerville gentleman who died, but I don't understand. Thank you, Chillin. Thank you. Chillin, that's so nice. What color you want? What ham were you gonna give to Sub? What color, Chillin? Oh, dang, Ham. Chillin wants yellow, does he? You're speaking for him? He'll probably go with it. Okay. Alright, we want yeah, haha. Sorry, no wife. What green do you want? You want this green or this green? First or second? Yawn. Yawn counter. Oh. 40 times. I'm such a yawner. Chillin', first screen or second screen? One or two? One or two? Uno o dos? Ichi or no? Or ni? Top, okay. Ichi, ni, san, yo. Ichi, ni, san, yo. Frick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, June. I can't remember 9. Oh, what is 9 in Japanese? Hachi. Hachi. What is 9 in Japanese? Q. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Q. cute. Yes, Maddie. Thank you. I see that. Cute. Thank you, Chillin. Thank you very much. Of course I do. Of course. Me and them numbers. Oh, I'm at the top of the page. Okay. Okay. We need to make a legend. So we're doing a little pausies. We're doing a pause for the legend, okay? Let's get the black marker out because it's nice, simple, neutral. And we're making a legend. Oh my gosh, black. Hello? 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 Okay. So I think heart. Oh. Yeah. How often do you type 9, you know? Okay, so I think heart should be subbed. Should we have like a certain variation for multiple month subs? Because we could do like heart, you know, like a double heart. Oh my god, I wrote on the paper. That sucks. Tears? Oh my god, look at my little stars on my hat. Well, I'm wondering, because you can sub, I know you can sub 1 month at a time and 6 months at a time, because that's what's happened for me. What else can you do? Should it just be 1 month plus to 6 months, and then this is like 6 months? Is the double heart? I was trying to see how well it 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. Okay. Cubene. Cubene. Oh, is that why QB? Or whatever the fuck his name is in Madoka Magica? Okay, so I mean we could do 2 hearts, but then what would... I'm making a legend. Because I want to start doing, damn, a whole year? That's crazy. I want to start doing specific symbols next to the writing in the book, so that I know what specifically happened. So, potential camper Hitmanic. I understand that you're wanting to have our brochure and see what if summer camp's right for you. We are going to be singing some camp songs, including the ones that I sang on stream recently, including some new ones. And we are going to also play some camp games. I would say what the camp games are, but if I tell you, you then are able to look them up, because a lot of them are games that have secrets to them, where what would happen is I would tell one person the secret of the game. Like, let's try and make one up really fast. Like, oh, frick. Like, if I need someone to guess what word fits in a blank, say someone gives me a sentence, and the sentence is capybaras have multiple tongues, okay? Say that's the sentence. And if the word is multiple, and I'm talking to someone, and I go, capybaras have blank tongues. Trying to figure out the word. Is the word many, multiple, few, or one? Right? And then I want the person who knows the secret to instantly know that the word is multiple because I'm doing a certain sign, like tapping my foot when I say the word multiple. It's something like that, where there are secrets to learn to these games. Hi, Maury. Oh. Hi, Maury. Welcome in. So, who asked what would entail the mod duties? This would be one of the mod duties. Is giving shoutouts. Thank you for coming in, Maury. So wonderful to see you. We're talking about summer camp. I'm hosting summer camp not this Saturday, but next Saturday in VR chat. So we're talking about what it'll do. Hi, Jaeger. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. But basically, that's the whole concept. Is that there will be some games that have secrets to them, and you have to try and understand the game. And then as you like watch and you play and you learn, it's fun. And then I'd also want to do other games like werewolf or stuff. So, to answer your question, that is the kind of things that we would be having. Hitmaning. I think it'd be just fun hangout time. Okay. That's sad, Maddie, but it's okay. It happens. It happens. It's okay. Just let me know, Maddie. You'll figure it out. Yes. Yay! I'm excited that you'll join us at Manic. Yes, Jaeger. You should be fine. Welcome in. Thanks for watching. You should be good. Okay. Oh, thank you for following. Thanks, Jaeger. Okay. Alright, so at the moment, we can always change this later. But for now, we're gonna put that this is 6 plus months subbed. Yeah? Okay. I don't know that movie. I don't know it. Okay. Good job. Of course, Maddie. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Okay, so this is individual subbing, like yourself. So now we need to go to gifted subs. So obviously a little present. Oh, a little poison. Oh my god, it's lagging. A little present is a gifted marker, please. Pen is a gifted sub. Better not see some ghosts. So then I don't think we have to worry about. Oh, but okay, see, so this is one gifted sub, but what if I want to do 10 gifted subs or 5 gifted subs? Oh, this is where we get hard. Hi, Tokyo Goji, welcome in. We're at a little bit of a pause of the reading. We are trying to work out a legend right now. And this pen is irking me, so I'm actually just going to get out the pencil, I think. My tiny little bag of writing stuff. Thank you for the follow, Tokyo. Also, that was so loud. I'm sorry. My thing is in the red. I will know for next time. Don't open Ziploc bags. I'm sorry. Okay, so then what if we do like oops. This is why we have the pencil. Also, I hate the way that person looks. Damn it, now I've got this pencil so I can erase. That's no bueno, because now I'm just going to sit there and be very, like, meticulous about what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, I got some stars with the present. Does that work? Ouch, did that actually hurt? Was that actually ouchies? So, we got stars with the present. What should that be? 5? We're making a legend so that I know what to put next to people who are going in the book. So, like Chillin, he gifted a sub, so he's gonna get a present. Because what I've been doing is I've just been doing hearts. Just been doing hearts next to everybody. But I want to start doing a sort of like defining thing. No, they're gonna go next to the name. So instead of the heart, it's gonna be a symbol. Yeah. No, I don't do the crew manifest on the screen. I could do it, but I just feel like it'd be way too crowded. But I could. I don't know. We could figure that out. But what we're figuring out right now is the symbols for the books, right? So is this for 5? Because if so, what do we do for like 10 plus gifted subs? But I feel like 5 itself is big and it should deserve its own symbol. So I'm gonna put this as 5 gifted subs. Can be star and heart. Oh, okay, so like a star on the left and a heart on the right. I don't know why I capitalized the S on that one. Ugh. So like that. That stupid ass present. A star and a heart. And then obviously. Okay, cool. Okay. So I want like an actual star for bits. But what do we put this as? 20. I don't think we'll get to 25. I don't think we'll get to 25 plus gifted. That's a lot. I've never seen it, so for now, let's not. Do not put the pressure on this man. Let him do what he wants. Don't just expect things of him. Like, yeah, exactly. What the heck? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god, IDK. IDK. Oh my god. Thank you. What the fuck? Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Yeah, I could get you that emote. Thank you for the bits. Oh, Lord. Frick frack polywhack. That's crazy. Thank you. Who all got him? Noob waifu. Okay. And Visible toast. Don't know that person, but that's hell yeah. IDK's goated. Oh, and then Hog. Hog, you got one, didn't you? You did, right? Yes, you did. You got a gifted sub. That's awesome. Hell yeah. And thank you for the bits, Agadoo. I don't know if I officially said thank you. Thank you. Damn. That's insane. I didn't know that, like, depending on the levels changes the emotes you get. Aw, poo. Head pats, thank you. Stretch, I shall. Thank you very much. Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, well. Okay. I think because a sub starts at $5, I think the bit should start at 500, right? Because I think if you just do $1 for 100 bits, it's a lot easier, and I think that it should be on the same wavelength. So I think it should be 500. Yeah. So 500 bits is 1 star. Hi, Cheese. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. And IDK, obviously you're already in my hand. What do you want? Do you want to be written on my arm? Like, you want to be written all the way on my arm? I can do that. What is this? Why do I have that? You want, like, all the way on my arm? Like, no. What do you want? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Tattoo it. Yeah. Oh, word. Okay, so I guess we would do 2 stars. Kind of like the hearts. And do we just have the 2 levels? 1,000? No, right? We'd have more? Because bits tend to be a lot easier to do. I feel like we should do 3 levels. So should it be like 3 stars? So it's 1, 2, and then a third one right here. So it's like a V. And that's for what, 2,000 plus? What should my third level be? Anybody have any ideas that are along the lines of stars? Oh, that's right. Fishing is going off for everybody. Epic, common, rare. What do we get? What amount did we get? What amount? I got the same one. That's from a raccoon. With his question mark balloon. That's funny. I feel like I should have started this here. Or here, and I could have wrote Legend of Fear. Because I still want to, so I want to get this symbol. And then I want to do the, you got nothing. Womp, 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 womp. And then, because I think we should do, oh, right there is going to be a symbol. Obviously, this is the raid symbol. And then I think the last symbol beyond the, who even knows what, the last one should be a gift on throne. But we already have the present. So I'm trying to think. Of what we could draw. Or what I could draw. There's no we about it. The crown? So just like that, like one of those sort of crowns. Obviously better proportion. But like a little three prong, 3-tier little baby crown. Okay, I think that's a good suggestion. Okay. And does Ko-Fi tell me? Oh, you got your septum pierced? How is it? I have my nose pierced on the right side, and I don't think I could get my septum, but I think it would look cute. having both would be fun. I don't know if Ko-Fi pops out, so I'll just put, because I want to put, should I do Throne/donation? Again, I don't think Ko-Fi pops up, so I'll just do Throne donation. Because I don't need a whole gift bot. Any support is fine. Okay. What is the... Oh, second ear piercing. Your second lobe. Is that what you mean is a second lobe? I have my right nose pierced, and then I have both lobes. I did have a third lobe on my right, but my lobes actually aren't big enough, so the hole was never able to heal. And then I got my helix pierced on my left ear twice, and it never healed either of those times either. So I eventually took it out, and now I have 2 keloids on my left ear, which sucks, because I would love a industrial. I would love an industrial piercing on my right ear. That shit would be sick. But considering my helix wouldn't heal, I don't think I could have an industrial. So I think I am unfortunately done with piercings. I have to be stuck with just the nose piercing and my double lobe. Womp womp womp. Yes, an industrial is so fucking cool. It's just so cool. What do you mean you just have a bar in your ear? Are you kidding? Yes. I do have a Ko-Fi. Yeah. It's in my Twitch panels down below. I also have a Ko-Fi bot that goes off every 30 minutes, I think. Something like that. Oh, I don't know. Who even knows? I wonder if you could, can you? Oh! You can. Oh shit. Oh! I don't know why the follow's not going through, but thank you so much for the follow. Sid, is that okay? Thank you for the follow, Sid. Okay, everyone, what is my 2,000 plus bits? Do I do the 3 stars? Hello, welcome in. Hi, good evening, Sid. Good night, Hitmanic. Bye bye, good night. Have a good sleep. Toodaloo, thank you. Oh, and thank you for the bits as a parting gift. Thank you so much. Do one big super epic star. How? How do I do a big star? This is already a big star. Frick. We'll figure this out later. How about that? We don't have to figure this out right now, because we're not encountering this right now, right? So, oh, sorry. Anyways, so we'll figure that out later. Anyways, let's get to chillins, because we took a giant ass detour. The cup with heart. What cup? Huh? What cup? Cup who? Cup where? Chillin', were you getting a green tab as well? I don't recall. Oh. the coffee cup. I don't expect to get 200 gifted subs. That's an insane number, Muna. That is an insane number. So I don't know. I don't know. Ah. Okay, we are at the top of this page. Thank you for the daily merch drop. And then chilling on here, you are no I, correct? Correct. A little pleasant. Yeah. If you gift 1,000 subs, I will personally sign the book, send it to you, and write you a heartfelt letter. Thank you, Chillin, for the gifted sub 29 minutes ago. Oh my god. We got on such a detour. Chillin, you want the dark green tab? I can't remember if you had told me. This was 29 minutes ago, so shit. The dark green to match? Yes, okay, perfect. Why? 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 It was already even. You just made it 2 more. It was already even. At 86. Oh, thank you, IDK. Thank you. You're already on my hand and bleeding because I keep touching it. Bro, Muna, you do not have to in anything, in any aspect. Holy shit. That'd be insane. I'm sure those people always deserve it, you know? I'm sorry about chat. I don't know why it's just broken. I'm sorry. This is irksome. Sorry about that. Put down. Okay. It's okay, Maddie. Have a good night. Good luck with that, okay? Thanks for popping in and saying hello. Huh? That's an insane number, IDK. Holy shit, that's crazy. I'm sure your bank was like calling you the next day. Hello, is this correct? Is this transaction right? Yes, it is. Oh, don't know what happened. Okie dokie. We're gonna get back to reading. Yeah. I presume that's what he means. It was probably $2,000 worth of subs is what I'm assuming. That's what he means. A sudden idea occurred to me, and I took the candle from the trembling hand of the butler. He must have been holding it as a signal, said I. Let us see if there is any answer. I held it as he had done, and stared out into the darkness of the night. A signal for what? Vaguely, I could discern the black bank of the trees and the lighter expanse of the moor, for the moon was behind the clouds. and then I gave a cry of exultation, for a tiny pinpoint of yellow light had suddenly transfixed the dark veil and glowed steadily in the center of the black square framed by the window. What's a treasure train? What is that? Ham, thank you. Thank you. Just testing something? Okay, well, your test gets you in the book, so we're taking another pause, another break to do some writing. What color, Ham? What you want? Thank you. How does one get a treasure train, though? Is it like a certain level of the hype train? Or is it just like a special occasion? It's like Twitch just randomly chooses. Okay, interesting. But there's nothing like... Okay, so there's nothing that triggers it. Interesting. Big Tam 73 and a little present. Yay! Oh, you don't even get to see me writing because I'm so far off the camera. Thank you, Ham. Thank you so much. I assume you want a red tab as well? Make it match, red on red. Were you just doing this test on your PC? Was it like a first time PC gifted sub? Trying to make sure your wallet was good and everything. What color? Ham. Okay, I'll read your DM after stream. But what color tab do you want? Do you want the red? Oh, no, you said red pen. You didn't say red tab. I got you though. Hey, red for him, red for him. TED tab, yes, TED tab. TED tab. Thanks for coming to my TED talk. Thanks for coming to my TED tab. Hi, Edgar. Hello, welcome in. Okie dokie. Alright. There it is, I cried. No, sir, it is nothing. Nothing at all. The butler broke in. I assure you, sir. Move your light across the window, Watson, cried the baronet. See, the other moves also. Now, you rascal, do you deny that it is a signal? Come, speak up. Who is your confederate out yonder, and what is this conspiracy that's going on? The man's face became openly defiant. It is my business, and not yours. I will not tell. Then you leave my employment right away. Very good, sir. If I must, I must. And you go in disgrace. By thunder, you may well be ashamed of yourself. Your family has lived with mine for over 100 years under this roof, and here I find you deep in some dark plot against me. No, no, sir, not against you. It was a woman's voice, and Mrs. Barrymore, paler and more horror-struck than her husband, was standing at the door. Her bulky figure in a shawl and skirt might have been comic were it not for the intensity of feeling upon her face. "We have to go, Eliza. This is the end of it. You can pack our things," said the butler. "Oh, John, John, have I brought you to this? It is my doing, Sir Henry, all mine. He has done nothing except for my sake, and because I asked him. Speak out, then. What does it mean?" "My unhappy brother is starving on the moor. We cannot let him perish at our very gates. The light is a signal to him that food is ready for him, and his light out yonder is to show the spot to which to bring it." "Then your brother is—" "The escaped convict, sir. Selden, the criminal." "That's the truth, sir," said Barrymore. "I said that it was not my secret, and that I could not tell it to you. But now you have heard it, and you will see that there is a plot. It was not against you." This, then, was the explanation of the stealthy expeditions at night, and the light at the window. Sir Henry and I both stared at the woman in amazement. Was it possible that this stolidly respectable woman was of the same blood as one of the most notorious criminals in the country? "Yes, sir. My name was Selden, and he is my younger brother. We humored him too much when he was a lad, and gave him his own way in everything until he came to think that the world was made for his pleasure, and that he could do what he liked in it. Then, as he grew older, he met wicked companions, and the devil entered into him until he broke my mother's heart and dragged her name in the dirt. From crime to crime, he sank our name lower and lower, until it is only the mercy of God which has snatched him from the scaffold. But to me, sir, he was always the little curly-headed boy that I had nursed and played with as an elder sister would. That was why he broke prison, sir. He knew that I was here, and that we could not refuse to help him. When he dragged himself here one night, weary and starving, with the warders hard at his heels, what could we do? We took him in, and fed him, and cared for him. Then you returned, sir, and my brother thought that he would be safer on the moor than anywhere else until the hue and cry was over, so he lay in hiding there. But every second night we made sure if he was still there by putting a light in the window, and if there was an answer, my husband took out some bread and meat to him. Every day we hoped that he was gone, but as long as he was there, we could not desert him. That is the whole truth, as I am an honest Christian woman, and you will see that if there is blame in the matter, it does not lie with my husband, but with me, for whose sake he has done all that he has. Good night, Hog. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. Sleep well, okay? Goodbye, 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 goodbye. The woman's words came with an intense earnestness which carried conviction with them. Is this true, Barrymore? Yes, Sir Henry, every word of it. Well, I cannot blame you for standing by your own wife. Forget what I have said. Go to your room, you two, and we shall talk further about this matter in the morning. When they were gone, we looked out of the window again. Sir Henry had flung it open. Oh no, I have a yawn. Oh, sorry, yawn. Sir Henry, thank you. Sir Henry had flung it open, and the cold night wind beat in upon our faces. Far away in the black distance, there still glowed that one tiny point of yellow light. I wonder he dares, said Sir Henry. It may be so placed as to be only visible from here. Very likely. How far do you think it is? Up by the cleft door, I think. Not more than a mile or two off. Hardly that. That's right, Ham. Well, it cannot be far if Barrymore had to carry out the food to it. and he is waiting, this villain, beside the candle. By thunder, Watson, I'm going out to take that man. The same thought had crossed my own mind. It was not as if the Barrymores had taken us into their confidence. Their secret had been forced from them. The man was a danger to the community, an unmitigated scoundrel for whom there was neither pity nor excuse. We were only doing our duty in taking this chance of putting him back where he could do no harm. With his brutal and violent nature, others would have to pay the price if we held our hands. Any night, for example, our neighbors, the Stapletons. Dang it, I was trying to fight it, but I couldn't. I yawned again. If someone wants to do the counter. Any night, for example, our neighbors, the Stapletons, might be attacked by him, and it may have been the thought of this which made Sir Henry so keen upon the adventure. Yeah, that man doesn't want his future wife potentially to be in danger. I will come, said I. Thank you for the headbuds. Thank you, Chillin. Then get your revolver and put on your boots. The sooner we start, the better. As the fellow mate put out his light and be off. Shit, I just had another yawn. Damn it. I'm so tired. What the heck? Oh my word. In 5 minutes, we were outside the door, starting upon our expedition. We hurried through the dark shrubbery, amid the dull moaning of the autumn wind and the rustle of the falling leaves. The night air was heavy with a smell of damp and decay. Now and again, the moon peeped out for an instant, but clouds were driving over the face of the sky, and just as we came out on the moor, a thin rain began to fall. The light still burned steadily in front. Are you armed? I asked. I have a hunting crop. Hi, Mr. Manager. Welcome in. How are you tonight? How are you? Yeah, I will get to. We need to stop talking about yawns. Otherwise, I'm never gonna stop. Yeah, another. Let's move on. Do the counter. I'm not gonna look at it. And we'll talk about something else. Wait. Cool. We must close in on him rapidly, for he is said to be a desperate fellow. We shall take him by surprise and have him at our mercy before he can resist. I say, Watson, said the baronet, what would Holmes say to this? How about that hour of darkness in which the power of evil is exalted? As if in answer to his words, there rose suddenly, out of the vast gloom of the moor, that strange cry, which I had already heard upon the borders of the great Cribben Mire. It came with the wind through the silence of the night, a long, deep mutter, then a rising howl, and then the sad moan in which it died away. Again and again it sounded, the whole air throbbing with it, strident, wild, and menacing. The baronet caught my sleeve, and his face glimmered white through the darkness. Hi, Rima's in. Thank you so much for the follow. Good evening. Welcome. You're good. How am I? You're only 2 hours late. What? Oh, can't believe we've already started reading. Yeah, I know. I started reading within 30 minutes. Thank you very much. No, Roy. No. I'm still in the same chapter. Oh my god, these chapters are so long in this book. We're never gonna finish. Roy, it's been 2 hours. The chapter is just long. How many pages has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's been 16 pages, and we're not even seeing the end yet, you know? It's a long chapter. Do not come in here blaming me. I think 16 pages in 2 hours is very good for us. I think we've done quite well. Wait. Hi Javi. Welcome in. How are you? Good evening. It's really who? Good. Okay. You've read that book many times and it's short. What? Really? You think so? I have a version pulled up on my PC in front of me that I'm reading off of, and it's different. This is a very small version, but it was this and one other set that I could find on Amazon that actually had all the books together. And this one I think just looked better quality, which is why I went with it. But this is an omnibus as well. But I wanted the physical books for the the writing in it, rewards and everything. But this book ends. Oh, okay, hold on. The Hound of the Baskervilles ends right here. So we've got this much more. On my digital copy, I'm on page 45 out of 75. So we have 30 pages left. It's a very pretty book. Thanks, Roy. Give me some credit where it's due. Thank you. What'd you have for lunch? Was it good? Okay. Again and again it sounded, the whole air throbbing with it, strident, wild, and menacing. The baronet caught my sleeve, and his face glimmered white through the darkness. My God, what's that, Watson? I don't know. It's a sound they have on the moor. I heard it once before. So, I kind of take a little glance, and so like here I see that this paragraph starts with "No" by Thunder, so I keep that in my mind, and I see exactly where it's at on my digital copy. I don't have any way to just like show you. Yeah, I don't. Okay, anyways, I can see exactly where it's at, so I keep that in mind, and then when I hit the word thunder, that's when my brain's gonna like ping, and it's gonna be like, oh, you're at the end of this page. And then from there I just kind of start reading the paragraph, and then I flip, and then I try my best to quickly find where I'm at on the digital copy. But that's how I've been doing it. And don't feel bad, Roy, it's all jokes. It's all fun and games. Yeah, it is a bit of a struggle sometimes. It died away. It died away, and an absolute silence closed in upon us. We stood, straining our ears, but nothing came. Watson, said the baronet, it was the cry of a hound. My blood ran cold in my veins, for there was a break in his voice which told of the sudden horror which had seized him. What do they call this sound? He asked. Who? The folk on the countryside? Oh, they are ignorant people. Why should you mind what they call it? Tell me, Watson, what do they say of it? I hesitated, but could not escape the question. They say it is the cry of the Hound of the Baskervilles. He groaned and was silent for a few moments. A hound it was, he said at last, but it seemed to come from miles away over yonder, I think. Smart yet. It'd be smart. I would say it's smart. Oh. I would say it's smart oyed. Smart oyed. It was hard to say whence it came. It rose and fell with the wind. Isn't that the direction of the Great Grimpen Mire? Yes, it is. Well, it was up there. Come now, Watson. Don't you think yourself that it was a cry of a hound? I'm not a child. You need not fear to speak the truth. Stapleton was with me when I heard it last. He said that it might be the calling of a strange bird. No, it was a hound. My God, can there be some truth? Can there be some truth in all of these stories? Is it possible that I am really in danger from so dark a cause? You don't believe it, do you, Watson? No. And yet, it was one thing to laugh about in London, and it is another to stand out here in the darkness of the moor and to hear such a cry as that. And my uncle! There was the footprint of the hound beside him as he lay. It all fits together. I don't think that I'm a coward, Watson, but that sound seemed to freeze my very blood. Feel my hand. It was as cold as a block of marble. You'll be all right tomorrow. I don't think I'll get that cry out of my head. What do you advise we do now? Shall we turn back? No, by thunder. We have come out to get our man, and we will do it. We after the convict, and a hellhound, as likely as not, after us. Come on, we'll see it through if all of the fiends of the pit were loose upon the moor. We stumbled slowly along in the darkness, with the black loom of the craggy hills around us, and the yellow speck of light burning steadily in front. Lol hand. There is nothing so deceptive as the distance of a light upon a pitch dark night, and sometimes the glimmer seemed to be far away upon the horizon, and sometimes it might have been within a few yards of us. Oh, shit. It broke through. I'm gonna do it this time. Yawn. I know, another. I'm tired. But the worst part is I don't feel tired. Like, there's sometimes when I'm streaming, and you can tell that I'm tired, because I am very low energy. You can just tell. Hi, AJ Darkness. Thank you so much for the follow. Good evening. But, like, sometimes you can just hear it in my voice that I'm super tired, and I don't feel tired tonight. I feel good. But, clearly, how I feel and how my body feels is two different things. I think that when we hit the next chapter, whenever the fuck that is, Jesus Christ, I think that should be it for the night, because I'm a little tired, I think. Oh no, Ham, it's not letting you spam the emote. No. And Maddie, it's okay, just calm down, you got it, just breathe, you're chill, just focus on like where you're at right now and what's happening right now, and don't worry about that, just try and take this moment as a little bit of like a breather and a calming spot. Okay. There is nothing so deceptive as the distance. I literally already read that. Hello? Okay. But at last, we could see whence it came, and then we knew that we were indeed very close. A guttering candle was stuck in a crevice. He just left the candle? Was stuck in a crevice of the rocks, which flanked it on each side so as to keep the wind from it, and also to prevent it from being visible, save in the direction of Baskerville Hall. A boulder of granite concealed our approach, and crouching behind it, we gazed over it at the signal light. It was strange to see the single candle burning there in the middle of the moor, with no sign of life near it, just the one straight yellow flame and the gleam of the rock on each side of it. Yeah. Exactly, Ham. Exactly. Just take a deep breath. You're okay. It's alright. It's okay, Maddie. What shall we do now? Whispered Sir Henry. Wait here. He must be near his light. Let us see if we can get a glimpse of him. The words were hardly out of my mouth when we both saw him. Over the rocks, in the crevice of which the candle burned, there was thrust out an evil yellow face, a terrible animal face, all seamed and scored with vile passions. Foul with mire, with a bristling beard, and hung with matted hair, it might well have belonged to one of those old savages who dwelt in the burrows on the hillsides. The light beneath him was reflected in his small, cunning eyes, which peered fiercely to right and left through the darkness, like a crafty and savage animal who has heard the steps of the hunters. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, cool. Okay, I found it. I was trying to figure out where I was on the book. Something had evidently aroused his suspicions. It may have been that Barrymore had some private signal which we neglected to give, or the fellow may have had some other reason for thinking that all was not well, but I could read his fears upon his wicked face. Any instant he might dash out the light and vanish in the darkness. I sprang forward, therefore, and Sir Henry did the same. "It's okay, Maddie, of course." At the same moment, the convict screamed out a curse at us, and thank you for the headphones, and hurled a rock which splintered up against the boulder which had sheltered us. I caught one glimpse of his short, squat, strongly built figure as he sprang to his feet and turned to run. At the same moment, by a lucky chance, the moon broke through the clouds. We rushed over the brow of the hill, and there was our man running with great speed down the other side, springing over the stones in his way with the activity of a mountain goat. A lucky long shot of my revolver might have crippled him, but I had brought it only to defend myself if attacked, and not to shoot an unarmed man who was running away. We were both swift runners, and in fairly good training, but we soon found that we had no chance of overtaking him. We saw him for a long time in the moonlight, until he was only a small speck, moving swiftly among the boulders upon the side of a distant hill. We ran and ran until we were completely blown, but the space between us grew ever wider. Finally we stopped and sat panting on 2 rocks, while we watched him disappearing in the distance. Oh my god, cheese! No, put your Uma Musume. I guess it's got dailies? I didn't know. I want to get. Oh. Speaking of, I forgot to do raffles. I apologize. I've been forgetting. It's not normally something I do. Oh, shit. Frick. And it was at this moment that there occurred a most strange and unexpected thing. We had risen from our rocks and were turning to go home, having abandoned the hopeless chase. The moon was low upon the right, and the jagged pinnacle of a granite tor stood up against the lower curve of its silver disk. There, outlined as black as ebony statue on that shining black background, I saw the figure of a man upon the tor. Do not think that it was a delusion, Holmes. I assure you that I have never in my life seen anything more clearly. As far as I could judge, the figure was that of a tall, thin man. He stood with his legs a little separated, his arms folded, his head bowed, and as if he were brooding over that enormous wilderness of peat and granite which lay before him. He might have been the very spirit of that terrible place. Who won the raffle? Muna! Congrats, Muna. It was not the convict. This man was far from the place where the latter had disappeared. Besides, he was a much taller man. With a cry of surprise, I pointed him out to the baronet, but in the instant during which I had turned to grasp his arm, the man was gone. There was the sharp pinnacle of granite still cutting the lower edge of the moon, but its peak bore no trace of that silent and motionless figure. Well, hello, Ton. How nice of you to join us. Welcome in. Were you sleeping? Or were you just busy? I wish to go in that direction and to search, or if you just didn't want to watch stream, that's also completely valid. That's also fun. You were out of the house. Oh, well, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you popping in, having some free time, and you spent it with us. That's very nice. Thank you. I wished to go in that direction and to search the tor, but it was some distance away. The baronet's nerves were still quivering from that cry, which recalled the dark story of his family, and he was not in the mood for fresh adventures. No, that's not me thinking of you as dirt. Bruh. Lies. You liar. That's me saying that you're always welcome to, like, not have, like, the social battery or no energy or no desire to come watch. It's fine. It's completely fine. There's no pressure ever to come watch. I appreciate every time someone shows up. Yeah, you need to go touch grass, Ham. Got him. That was stupid. He had not seen this lonely man upon the tor, and could not feel the thrill which his strange presence and his commanding attitude had given to me. A warder, no doubt, said he. The moor has been thick with them since this fellow escaped. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It was cops. Okay. Thank you, Ham. That's very sweet. That is very, very nice. I'm not hating. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you very much. Wait. Well, perhaps this explanation may be the right one, but I should like to have some further proof of it. Today, we mean to communicate to the Princetown people where they should look for their missing man, but it is hard lines that we have not actually had the triumph of bringing him back as our own prisoner. Such are the adventures of last night, and you must acknowledge, my dear Holmes, that I have done you very well in the matter of a report. Much of what I tell you is no doubt quite irrelevant, but still, I feel that it is best that I should let you have all of the facts and leave you to select for yourself those which will be of most service to you and keeping in helping you to your conclusions. Oh my god, wait, you guys can see the end of the chapter on this book. Oh my god, we're almost done. I didn't even notice. We're almost done. Okay, anyways. We are currently making some progress. So far as the Barrymores go, we have found the motive of their actions, and that has cleared up the situation very much. But the moor, with its mysteries and its strange inhabitants, remain as inscrutable as ever. Perhaps in my next, I may be able to throw some light upon this also. Best of all would it be if you could come down to us. In any case, you will hear from me again in the course of the next few days. We finished this chapter. Good night, Yuna. Thanks for being here. Have a good sleep. Yes, you did hear my dog. She did a little. Oh, you're hungry, Ham? I'm honestly hungry too. I had Taco Bell for dinner. Oh, that was my neck. Sorry, hold on. Oof. Thanks, that was my neck. Felt great. Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't cracked my neck in 2.5 hours or so that was nice. It's been sitting there. Yeah, break my neck. I had Taco Bell for dinner, and I didn't finish it, but I think I got a Lux box. So I got a chalupa, a soft taco, and a beefy 5-layer beef burrito. And I didn't finish the burrito. I never do. Oh, I also got chips and cheese. So I think I'll just save that and have that for lunch tomorrow, though. Sounds pretty good. How loud did my neck crack come across? I'll have to watch it back. Like a Kit Kat bar. Oh, yeah. Well, still, Muna, have a good sleep. Ramen eggs. As Miss Bay will do. Ramen eggs. Instead of rum and raw. It's Ramen X, yeah? That's his name? But he likes ramen eggs. Maybe. I know too much. I just watch other streamers. I watch my friends. That's all it is. Maybe. Let's see. I was just cracking my thumbs. Can I zoom out? I mean, I know I can. No. Hi, everybody. Look, there's me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Ooh. 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 And there's my bars for my audio. You can't even see, actually, because of chat. I'm looking now at OBS. Oh, poopy. Boo. Boo. A break for the Matrix, yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Skirt. Oh no, actually. Oh no. Shit. Hold on, I have to put a tab. Where the page ended. Okay, where the chapter ended, I mean. Who's devolving into an uwu? Me? Me? Also, let's go through and actually count how many pages that we just read, because, like, what the fuck? Okay. One, okay, the other one starts, like, right here, so we're gonna count this as a whole page, and we won't count the page it starts on, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, stop and hydrate? Shit. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That chapter was 21 pages. 21. 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Oh my god. 21 pages. 21. That was so many. Holy shit. But you know what? I was determined to finish that chapter today. Oh my god. Okay. Gray. Hiccup. And it's going to be angled, just so I know further that it's not an actual tab. Hey, there we are. Oh god, Maddie. Cut that thing down. Please. Oh, I wanted to see if there's anything else I could crack while I was at it. Hey, look, it's you guys right there, the microphone. Okay. poopy. Okay, there you go. Sweet. Sweet. I don't have much more practice that I could do on camera. Yeah. Yeah. Another. Fuck. Do it. Crack. Motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Those were my ankles. I think that's all I could do on camera in terms of crackage. I'm stretching. You guys like my socks? They're Harry Potter socks. They say 9 3/4 on them. Okay. No more book. We are going to, honestly, what if we... Let's see how terribly this is. I haven't looked at this scene in ages. Yeah, no. Let's go to this then. As we find someone to raid. Let's just go here to the chatting screen. I think that's what it's made for. It's what it's made for, after all. And we can have a nice closer look at my outfit for the day. My new outfit. Okay. Who are we going to raid? Oh my god, it got clipped. Dog got drip? Hell yeah. Do what? Do what while you're not here? Do what, Taunt? What did I do? You want to see? Okay, here. You can see. So this is an idol outfit. So obviously, you know, got the headpiece. Got the little hats. And then I've got a little tie. And I got a little bow. And it's very star themed, but I think it's so cute. Look at little stars jingle jangle. Wow, it's awesome. And then I got these like really cute like iridescent sleeves. Oh, so cute. I fucking love this outfit so much. It is cute. It's so cute. Oh, no problem, Maddie. Of course. And then the bottom, it gets a little interesting. We were kind of struggling to figure out the bottom, me and IDK. We were on call, and we were like, we were changing this up all the time. But it's okay. It works for now. And then, oh my god, I love shoes so much. Look at this. Oh my god, look at my shoes. They're fucking gorgeous. They're so pretty. Oh my god, I would wear these 100% in real life. Oh my god, they're so pretty. They're beautiful. I love them so much. Anyways, so that's the new outfit. And of course, it made me like 35 minutes late to stream, so I wasn't able to do any transformations today. But I will work on that so that we can get into that and see what the different elements would end up looking like. But you know, Simoyed fish is huge. Simoyed, she doesn't really do much ocean colors to her, I don't think. Like, I would say ocean colors would be a lot more like blues. But I've got a lot of different colors here, but that's okay, because this is the default. It's the main, you know? So I think it works. Thank you, Chillin. Thank you, manager. You're looking at the crab? Where? Is he blowing? Yeah, look at him. Look at him dance. He's so cute. He's a handsome boy. Too bad I have to cover him. Okay. Okie dokie. Hey Tetra, welcome in. Tetra, I'm showing my feet all the time. Are you kidding? Yeah, you got real life ankle and model ankle. Wow. Okay. Anyways. Is anybody else doing reading? I wonder. Reading. No. No, they're not. Sag. Category asthma. Go look at Faye's Discord. Why is Bubble Guppy stuck in my head? Someone send help, please. Damn, how's this girl been up for 8 hours? Get it. Bubble, 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 guppy, guppy, guppies. Is this a 16-hour? Am I reading this right? Oh, we could go raid Ray again. She raided us, I think, question mark. Or maybe I raided her originally. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, who is this? Wait, who is this? You guys are gonna hear their stream. I think I have this chibi model that she's using. Sure. I like her. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, okay. We have found someone to raid. This is the raid message. And where is my raid button? There it is. Great. Alright. Yay! Okay, well thank you everybody for being here. Oh, why is it lagging now that I'm trying to raid? What the frick? Thank you everybody. I hope you have a great night. Thank you again to all of the gifted subs and the bits and everything that happened today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, muchas. Yes, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Toodaloo.